Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. I want to thank you so much for hitting that play button today. If you happen to be stopping in for the very first time, my name is Chuck, and on my channel I deal with a little bit of everything, but I do like to share what I do for a living, and that is I work for a LTL company called Estes Express. And if you've been a member of the channel for a while, then you know I haven't put out a video, it seems like, in a month or so, maybe a little bit even longer. But we did hire 4 new P&D drivers, and so I've been spending some time helping train them, which that's always a lot of fun. You know, new guys coming into the industry. We did have one guy that, you know, he spent time in LTL a few years back, but the other ones are brand new to the LTL world, so it is quite a bit different than OTR, which the other 3 guys had background in OTR, and just like so many others, they're looking to have more home time. They're looking to be home on a regular basis, and you know, that's something that you see a lot in the LTL less than trailer load world, is that, you know, you can, whether you want to be a line haul driver, you want to be a P&D driver, your work and home time balance is a whole lot better than spending 4, 5, 6 weeks out on the road. So we've got them trained up. They're doing a great job, and should be some good additions to the posse, the 918. Shout out to the 918. Now, if you happen to watch this channel and you work for Estes, put in the comment what terminal you're from. Don't just put 195, put 195/Tulsa, or maybe you're 037 Nashville, or maybe you're the 184 down in the big Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, y'all need some help on that yard. So, I did do some extra board and some line haul work in the last, you know, couple of weeks, and got to go and see some different terminals: Nashville, Memphis, Springfield, Fort Worth, Dallas. So it was fun getting out there, and that's one cool thing about LTL is you've got a lot of different options. Whether you even want to be a combo driver, where you know you can do P&D and then also do some line haul, which that's something that I would be more interested in. Is, you know, every now and then you do get that itch to go out there and do line haul, and that kind of allows you to maybe do that to help cover vacations and so forth. But enough of that. What are we going to be doing in today's video? Who knows? But what I can tell you is we are kicking the day off. People ask me all the time, Chuck, what time do you get started as a P&D driver? Well, that can vary quite a bit. You can get started as early as 5 a.m. You can get, you know, maybe 9 or 10 a.m. But typically I get started about 7 a.m. Today I've come in a little bit early because we've got a couple of guys that are off that normally come in first thing in the mornings. So usually 7 o'clock is usually when I get started. Usually get off between 5 and 6, typically. Now there are times where it may be 7 o'clock at night. You may work a 12, 13, sometimes even 14-hour day. But that's not the norm for us anyway at my terminal. So I'm headed over to take this load to a place that you would know if I said it, but of course I can't really expel who I'm going to, but you may see it on a sign when I'm over there. I just can't verbally say it. But again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'm glad to be back making some content. I hope to probably use more of the trailer cam and some other things if the weather will cooperate. You know, it's kind of hard to be sticking cameras and trailers that are 120 plus. They don't typically do too well. So, but guys, I'll see you when we get to our location. All right, we're getting pretty close to the destination here. We're less than a mile away. We're around the 101st and Memorial area. For those who may know the area, they have a truck entrance just after Memorial here. I've never actually delivered to this place. Come by here all the time, but I was looking it up on Google Map, and they do have, it looks like, a particular way they want you to kind of come in by looking, and that's where Google Maps kind of comes into play, is kind of lets you see you know, the best way into places, and this should be it right here. Some of you are going to know where I'm at as soon as I pull in here. because there's a sign. But you know what? That almost looks like they've got roped off there, don't they? They sure do. Look at there. No trucks. I wonder why. So, from what I can see, look, I mean, I'm in a pub, and good thing it's not like rush hour. Everybody here, you know, buying their groceries, but I guess they want you to come in this other way. Which you would think you'd want it back there, because that's kind of a, you know, truck entry versus having trucks come down here, because their docks are over on this side. So it makes sense to come this way, come around the building, and then back in. I don't know. I try not to understand what a lot of these places do, why they do it. So we do have an appointment for between 6 and 8 a.m. So we're going to go in that door right there. It'd be nice if you just came out right through here and then you just straight back it on in. I guess they have their reason. You know, that's one thing about on a daily basis. You know, one thing that I really wish was different about LTL, you know, and it doesn't really apply to some of your senior drivers, but, you know, when you're not a senior driver on a daily basis, you're constantly driving something different. So, you know, of course, you're in a Kenworth, and then one day you're in a Volvo, and another day you're in a International, and you know, they all back different, whether in a manual, whether in an automatic. Yeah, I know. Chuck, if you're a real trucker, you should be able to drive anything. I know. Okay, I'm not a real trucker, all right. But I'm gonna get in here and get all these Traeger grills delivered, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, as you can see, we had, there was quite a few of those on there, those grills. The guy in there was telling me, he goes, yeah, it's like the third order they've had, and they've been getting an order like this almost every week. So evidently, people like buying Traegers here at the wholesale place. So we are headed back, beautiful sunrise. We are headed back to the terminal, and I need to put some window washer fluid in this thing. I didn't have any, and I had to get going, but I knew I'd be back. So when I get back, I'll put some in here. We get rid of some of these streaks, because there's not any in here currently now. So boy, all their carts are packed out here. I guess they wait till they're I guess maybe they have too many inside too. But I'm headed back to the terminal. I'm assuming I'm probably going to start Monday mornings. We start our routes early. Oh, we can say early. Usually a lot of times, a lot of the guys are out there at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30. So I'm assuming that when I get back, I'll be running a second north route today. Get back and get that started. So I will see you guys when we're pulling out of the yard to go start our normal run for the day. All right, we're leaving the terminal. It's right over there. Headed to our first stop. We've got, looks like 9 stops And then, you know, pickups, you never know how many pickups you might get. Well, I got to this place and turned the corner down there, thought I'd turn the camera on, was talking, backing in. Yeah, the battery went bad. The battery went dead, I guess I should say. So I'm leaving this place here, dropped off 6 skids. My next place is on the same road down here where that trash truck or whatever that is down there just took a turn. Yeah, that guy, he turned down this street. So what we're gonna do is 90 down this. We're gonna hit that dock down there. Roll down the windows so you guys can see what we got going on here. It'll be fine over there, so we don't have to check that anymore. It's also nice about this truck is it's a single axle. Really, I think every city truck, if you're driving in the city, you should be able to have a single axle. Make the job a whole lot easier, that's for sure. Because everything is more just when you need it, it's there. As far as turning, you get into a lot tighter places. You can take a 53, especially into places that normally you wouldn't, just because you'd be surprised how much 3-4 feet make. Some of these tight areas. I think this place is getting two like little tote things. Alright, there we go. We're getting close. What's nice about these manuals is you can feather it in there nice and just gentle. Versus them automatics, not so much. All right, guys, we'll see you in a minute. There goes my cup. got a few potholes in here. Lord of mercy. The big trucks have just torn it all up. Alright, create it so you got a straight back. There's our destination. And I noticed at that last place I was at, I'm in a lift gate today. And whenever you hit a dock with a lift gate, you got to kind of go up just a hair. Because you don't have those same bumpers. Anybody who's ever pulling a lift gate knows what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is as soon as we tap it right there, I don't want to go that far, but kind of tap it, let it roll off a little bit right there, and then we got it. I'm so used to that Volvo, every time you make a turn in the Volvo, it turns your blinker off. I'm gonna have to get used to that in this one, because this one doesn't do that. Guys, I'm here. I'm going to deliver this pallet and then get started on the rest of the day, and I'll make that in the next video. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by. If you've got any questions about LTL, maybe you got questions about Estes, we are hiring all over the place. The link is in the description below. I think if you have a CDL, you got a year experience, you've got your endorsements, and you want to be home more frequently, you want to be home maybe every day or maybe at least a couple times a week, definitely look at Estes as a possibility. I think you will enjoy it. But guys, until I see you at the next one, I hope each and every one of you have a blessed rest of your day. And remember this, life is truly short. Make sure you make it sweet. Peace.